The Olympics to tear down my ego are never gonna work because I'm not living to please you.
Hi guys, welcome to Celeb Villa SA, where you get the latest news on all things trending and newsworthy. Now do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Also don't forget to hit that bell so you never miss any of my uploads. Some celebrities truly have it hard. One thing is for sure, you can never make everyone happy. There are unfortunately a couple of people online who have a lot of negative things to say. Uncle Waffles is no stranger to some negative comments that she has received in the past and currently. She may not be one who normally responds to what is said about her, however this time she wanted to settle things and clear the air once and for all, as she went on to tell the haters exactly where to get off.
I just want to preface this by saying that I always appreciate when you guys post videos of me from shows. So shout out to him, even though he had to turn off his comments. Shout out to him because a lot of people encounter me through your experiences of me. So thank you guys for always posting the shows, and coming and having a good time. Right? Cool. So obviously in the video, I guess those conversations about my current weight loss and, people's whatever, right? As someone who's experienced a lot of constant criticism about my appearance, I just want to preface this video by saying that the Olympics to tear down my ego are never going to work because I'm not living to please you, because my appearance is not to please you, it's to be comfortable with myself. All the things that I'm doing are for me. And the reason why I'm saying Olympics is because it seems like it's more of a sport for a lot of people, because it started off with people saying I was trans, right? The trans conversation started off based off a Facebook post that someone made about me and Uncle Vinny, saying that I was Uncle Vinny's brother and I was jealous, so I decided to transition for more attention, right? And the only reason I addressed that even initially when the first conversation happened was because a lot of people who are queer who are around me were receiving a lot of hate. And I did not want to for that to fester and create an environment where people feel like they can comfortably say that about people around me, especially as someone who has a diverse supporter group, right? That's why I addressed it the first time. Second time, and this is something that's consistently happened. People have spread this, and people are expecting me to release a statement about not having a dick. I don't have a dick. And if you are someone who takes what people say on Facebook as Bible, I don't want to reason with you. You are not someone I want to reason with. You're not someone who I can have a conversation with. You take things that are being said on Facebook as Bible, and I'm supposed to assume that you are rational and I should want to have a conversation with you to the point where I should explain myself to you. I simply don't have a dick. And during that era, it was so crazy because people were saying I should show them my vagina to prove that I'm a woman. Pretty interesting to assume that I would need to explain myself to you, right? Especially about my anatomy. Who are you? Cool. Right now, people are talking about my weight. And I'm going to be blunt by saying this, that it's a lot of people have experienced travel too leisurely. They've experienced it through people who travel for leisure, that they assume that what it looks like when you travel for a living should be something that's so comfortable and so easy that why are you not perfect? I explained this one time in my story where I was like, we travel on a 3-day basis. And this is not just country to country. This is continent to continent on a 3-day basis. I can get to London today, have to do a show at midnight, and I have to catch the first flight out at 5 a.m. to the next place where I have to travel 12 hours to, where I'm probably going to land 2 hours before my gig. And I'm going to have to get ready for my gig, play my gig, and leave. Right? People assume that within that, you need to be getting 8 hours of sleep, you need to be drinking all your water, you have to be eating well. And this seems to only be a standard that should only be held by females, that they're supposed to be perfect in how they look for you guys to feel like, yeah, she's actually the one because she also looks perfect. It's such a weird thing. It's such a, I'm in a place right now in my life where I'm comfortable with my weight. I'm comfortable with myself. Even when you guys were calling me fat and people were calling me all types of things last year, I was actually okay with myself. People were writing in my comments that I should just get a BBL, that this, that, right? But I was still okay with myself. And even now, as people are speaking about, oh, I've lost too much weight, you actually don't know me, so you actually don't know if I've lost too much weight. Your only encounter with me is this. It's a parasocial experience. That's your only encounter with me. So I haven't lost too much weight. You actually don't know me. You don't know my goals are. You don't know anything. That's another thing, is that we've seen there's so many things that people go through that make them lose weight, that make them gain weight. Why do you feel the need to talk about it? You know, I understand that when you put yourself out there, you're putting yourself out there to be criticized. But I just want everyone to just know that this is not for you. What I do is for myself, for my comfort, and that is it, right? And before I go too far, I don't typically see a lot of hate about anybody, because of course my space is curated, my people I follow, people who I align with, so I typically don't see a lot of space. But I always see you guys speak about female artists and try to bring down their achievements to simply you not liking how their body looks. And that's so frightening, because especially African females who are breaking so many barriers, who are so iconic, who are pushing through so much, you want to bring it down to their body. Isn't that tiring? That's so lame. That's so tiring. You're speaking about women who've taken their creativity and their talent and their minds and become multi-millionaires, but you guys want to dim it down to their weight because it doesn't fit you. And I never want to say, oh, yo, but wait, let me not stray. Let me not go into the other thing. Let me not stray. I just want to be clear that what I do with my body and what I decide to do with my body is for me. If I hit the gym, that's for me. That's something I'm able to do, right? Something that I want to do. We're all not the same as people. That doesn't mean that you have every right to then say whatever you want to say. You can go say in other people's posts, maybe, if you feel comfortable, but don't ever try to say it in my place, because I don't have this is not the space for it. I don't build environments for hate to fester, ever, for anybody. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. It's unfortunate that I am 25 years old. When you guys made me, I was 21, and I'm growing up and changing and getting used to a life that you literally can never get a lesson for, because the lesson is just experience, right? That now, 4 years into it, I'm finding better patterns for myself that work, but those also include their own sacrifices. So please shut the fuck up.